everybody, it's Sandy from Scrapbooks Blessings Club, and I have a product review. Yay! Now, I got this Gansi Tambi Watercolor set. This is the 36 color set. This is from Kuretake, made in Japan, and you have probably been seeing these all over the internet and YouTube and different blogs. I got my set from Scrapping for Less a couple weeks ago, and I'm finally now able to play around with it. So all I have done right now is take the plastic off. I have not looked at these. I have not touched these. So let's get started. Now, so I'm taking this off. I will save this because it has the names. And let's go ahead and open it up. Now, I've seen a lot of people open this, so of course I know what it looks like inside. It's just now I finally have it. Yay! So, of course, you have the little grid here with the Japanese and the numbers, so I can swatch it out, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swatch all these out. Yay! And let's see, plastic comes over the top. Now, let's see how coordinated I am. Okay, so we got a little plastic here that we can put off to the side. And we have the pans, and of course the pans come out individually, which is really cool. It has the number 62, number 62, number 62, and then number 62 is, okay, this nice dark one is cobalt blue. So how cool. So, and there's a lot of product in these. I'm impressed. Okay, so I really like this. So if I pick out the colors that I want, I can take them out and put them. I could even go ahead if I really wanted to be fancy. I might be able just to put like a thin square of the magnetic sheet. You know, those ones we use for our die cuts, and a little magnet, and that way I would have them so they didn't fall around. Oh well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so looking at these, I am happy to say, oh, there's one here that's a little cracked, but that's no, like, it's not falling apart. It just sees some cracks in it. There's a bubble. Nothing. Okay, this one looks one little crack. This one, number 66. What's 66? The texture seems kind of methyl violet. That doesn't seem as smooth. Those two don't seem that smooth. The rest is, you know, this is nice and smooth. That's kind of rough. I don't know if that makes a difference. Check out the metallics. Cha-ching. We have a gold and a bronze, and check out the pearlescent. You know I'm all about that one. And of course the white for dark cardstock. Okay, yay! Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch this out, and then I will let you know what I think as far as the beginner dipping my brush into one of these little pans here of color. Now the brushes I will use, I wanted to give a shout out. I am not all fancy high-end buy one brush for $7. That's not me. I did get this nice set though. These ones are Royal Fine Sable. I got them at the craft store, and they are relatively cheap. I think the whole set cost me under $20, which isn't bad. There is 8 for each, so it was like $2 or $1.50 a brush is what it came out to. So they're cheap. But they are Sable, so they're nice and smooth, soft, very soft. Now the only one was different is this one, this big one, this number this 5/8. This one is a Royal, it's camel hair. So that one is a camel hair brush. But these Sable brushes and these camel brushes, they're nicer than the nylon ones. So if you do have the cheap nylon that remind me of Crayola brushes, do me a favor, kind of toss that and go get a couple of these. You're gonna love them. It makes a world of difference when you have a nicer brush than the cheap nylon or the cheap, you know, synthetic Yeah. So I'm going to use this one. This one is one of my favorites. It is number 5. Pull it up there so you can see. Very nice. So we're going to use that. And what I use for water, well, I'm glad you asked. Let me show you what I use for my water. I don't think I've ever showed you this. Check this out. Now I filled it with water, so I really can't tip it, but can you kind of see these long little cups here? You know what this is? Did you guess? Yep. These are those homemade freezer pop containers that you can get at the dollar store for $1. They come with the little generic handles that you fill it up with Kool-Aid and then put the little handles in and put it in the freezer. Well, the kids have since lost all the handles, so I have 2 of these that I took and I now use for water. So I have a clean water. I can do one for my cool colors, one for my like my whites or my black, and then I can do one for warm colors. So check that out. I wanted to give a shout out. Check it out. It's one of those little popsicle thingies that they need. I think one of the kids, I found it like at a flea market in the package for like $1 or $2 for 50 cents. And the kids were begging me for it, and they used once and have since lost the little handles. So I dipped it in water, my brush. Look how pretty that is. And I have my paper towel close by. So I'll dip and pat and swirl off. So that way I don't mix up the color. So I'm just going to put on a little music, and I'm going to speed through this because you definitely do not need to see and watch me in real time swatch all these out. I am done. I kind of took my time because I really wanted to get a feel of the brush to the water to the you know, the product, just to kind of get a feel for it. And all I could say is truly, wow. Now I have to admit, some of these colors were a little easier to work with. As far as when I put them down, like this blue here and the brown were a little, and this like one here, it was just a little splotchy, but that can be totally user, you know, me being weird, you know. But I put a little bit of the red here at the bottom. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see right here? And I wanted to see how the pearl came on the red, and it totally, so I took this red here and I put it here, and it totally gave me that pearl finish. Oh, I love it. The pearl is phenomenal. The white, even though I did it on white, it showed up white. I could tell white. How cool is that? The gold is terrific. The shimmer, the bronze came out a little lighter than I thought. I was expecting a little bit more on the bronze, so I don't actually know if that's going to be one. Let's see if I can put a little bit more. I don't know about the bronze one. I don't know if I'll be using that one. But overall, there are a ton of these red colors, and these ones are more on the cool. These ones here are more on the warm tones. Then we get into the oranges, the mustard, and then we're going to go into the yellows, bright yellow, more subtle yellow, in between sunshine. This one was a neon yellow. Greens, we have a nice variety of greens to pick from. a lighter green, blue green. There's a moss color green. And then from the greens, we're going to go into the blue greens here in the middle. Look at those, how pretty those are. Okay, this one is phenomenal. I absolutely love. Here, I don't know why I zoomed out. Let me zoom in so you can see. Check out that color. That is so cool. I love that one. What is that one? Pale Aqua. I'm digging Pale Aqua, number 50, yes. And I also like number 61, Cornflower Blue. That's going to look really cool for any of your sky coloring, you know. Let's see what else. Okay, that one didn't want to dry. We got some blues. So we got the blues to purples, and then there was this like magenta color. And then it went straight to this orange and brown. So there's not a lot of options as far as orange, like this rusty color, browny rusty color. I think I'd rather have seen more of a tan, but we got the brown, a black, white, and then your awesome shimmers, and then like I said, I did the pearl over top. These are so pigmented, it's not even funny. Oh my goodness. So as far as the pigmentation, it's fabulous for a card crafter or a scrapbooker or paper crafter. What we're looking for is going to be great. When you add the water, it moves around and flows nicely. I can't wait. Okay, so product review. As far as the colors, look at that. I am so impressed. Like I said, I was going really slow because I was admiring the colors. So I can't wait to play with this one. So you're definitely going to see some more videos coming up using the Gansi Tambi Kuretake color set, watercolors. Okay, so my product review, finally. What grade would I get this? Well, first out of the package, and with all the big reviews and stuff, and from what I'm seeing on the color swatches, this one's an A+. This is nice. This is nice. Hi everybody, I'm back real quick. I got a chance to play with the new watercolors, and so I wanted to throw this in on with the product review video. These were fabulous to play with. Now I did the first one I did was my Momento ink, Tuxedo Black, and I started playing with it and it totally smeared, and I didn't heat set the ink. I was just so excited to start playing that I didn't get a chance to do that. And so it made a hot mess here, so I didn't get a chance to finish. But no fears, I went over and I did it again. Yay, check out this watercolor. I absolutely love it. Let me zoom in. Check it out. Now I'll go ahead and cut this down, and this will be the face of a card. And like I said, the best thing is I just went ahead and pulled out the colors. I used that one and that one and that one, and now this one I told you was a little bumpy, but yeah, it makes no difference. It worked perfect. So I pulled them out and then I put them back in. When I put them back in, I noticed though that the numbers are out of order. So I have no clue why they're like that. Like it goes from 51 to 53 to 52 to 58, 55, 56, 57, 50. I don't know. So that was, I was like, oh, wait a minute, the colors aren't in order when I was putting them back. But check this out. This is so pretty. I love it. Okay, so I'm definitely going to give these watercolors an A+. You can check out the link below for Scrapping for Less where I got it from. And of course, I'm going to put a list of all the colors and the numbers. So if you don't have that for yours, you can go ahead and just copy and paste and print it out and you'll have it. Okay, until next time. Bye-bye.